Hello everyone, Alex RC Freak here, coming at you with another video. I wanted to say thank you so much for any and everyone who's taken a few moments to watch any one of my videos, comment on my videos. I very much appreciate it. I apologize if you comment on my videos for like a question. I haven't been able to get back to you. My YouTube messaging, how it lets me or informs me about a message or anything like that, hasn't been working too good lately, so I may have to contact them and see what's going on. So anyway, just a quick note on that. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you that subscribe to my channel. You know, you guys mean everything to me. So anyway, I gotta get this off my chest. I did a trade, okay? I had two HPI Baja 5Ts. One was fully aluminum, everything, 30.5cc Xenoa motor. Very nice truck. It was just nice. I was selling it on Facebook Marketplace, and a guy wanted to trade me. So he messaged me, you know, hey, would you be interested in a trade? And I said, yeah, maybe. What do you got? You know, because I'm a big RC enthusiast, and there's an RC car that I've been wanting for a very long time. So as you can tell, I'm pretty excited about it. And guess what he had? I'll show you. I do not have the body on it. I do have the body. It's a big orange body. I'm not a big fan of the color orange. On the way he did the body. I like orange, but not the way he painted the body. It just looks like trash. So this does not have the body on it. I do have the body, but it does not have the body on it. So anyway, let me just bam! It's a Losi 5T. So it's an RC I've always wanted. It's upgraded, it's modified, it's badass, it's cool. One thing I would recommend, if you have the round air filter, get in Losi pre-filter. This is a Losi one. They're about 25 bucks. A must-have upgrade. So I always use Traxxas Air Filter Oil. The best air filter oil for nitro-powered RCs. The gas Losi 8. Truggy and the buggy. And the gasoline-powered RC car. Any hobby-grade vehicle that has an actual engine of some sort that needs air filter oil, which they all do, this is the best oil to use. The label's gone on it, but this is Traxxas air filter oil. Because it's really easy to clean. The Team Associated kind, the blue kind, is like super hard to clean out. So this stuff really washes out very nice. Now, before I get too much into the truck, let's speak about gasoline and two-stroke oil mixtures, okay? The proper mixture. What these engines recommend from the factory when you're doing a break-in is 25:1. That's 5.1 ounces of oil, two-stroke oil, high-quality two-stroke oil, to 1 gallon of 1 gallon of gasoline, of premium gasoline. So what I use for oil, let's just get this off the thing. Now, there's a lot of people that do different oil mixture ratios, and that's fine. I'm not scared to talk about it. I'm also not trying to start arguments in the comments below about oil mixtures. I run because I run what I want, run because that's what I like. So I use Honda HP2 right here, two-stroke oil. It's a really good oil. I use 32:1 mixture ratio is what I use, because this engine is broken in. 25:1 when you're breaking the engine in, and then I drop it down to 32:1 on this. So that's what I use. I'm going to use this up. It comes in a pint. This is about 10 bucks for a pint right here. It's blue oil. It's very nice oil. Also, once I'm done with that pint of Honda HP2 two-stroke oil, I'm going to use this Yama Lube. This is one of the best two-stroke oils from what the motorcycle shop manager told me at the store. He said this is one of the best oils they have there, and he says it's really good. He actually said it's better than the HP2 Honda HP2 two-stroke oil. So I just wanted to get that and show you guys. This is what I'm going to be running after that, and I'm running a 32:1 mixture. So you can also do 30:1 on this motor. So depending on your motor, if you're running a stock motor, the lowest I would go is 28:1. If it's like a bone stock Feely motor, the lowest I'd try is 28:1. Now, I am not responsible if you go lower than that on your oil mixture and you happen to cause damage to your motor. So, like I say, extreme caution. If you have a actually good motor that's aftermarket, that's actually worth a damn, then yeah, you could maybe, you know, tinker around with oil mixtures and maybe find what works best for you. The previous owner broke this engine in on 25:1 oil mixture ratio. I'm running 32:1, and then he switched it to 40:1 after the engine was correctly broken in, from what he told me. And 40:1 it ran pretty damn good, not gonna lie. So it has great compression. So the engine has maybe a gallon through it. So I've only ran it twice. Let me give you a little look down here. I'm gonna just grab my phone real quick here. So bear with me. So basically, here's the truck. It has aluminum shock caps, you know, adjusters. They're orange. He liked orange. He didn't paint it an orange body. That's about as bright orange as you can possibly find. But yeah, this is a Losi 5T. I've always wanted one. I'm super excited. I finally got one, and it's modified too. So, you know, I was happy to do that trade. But has FID upper camber links, front and rear. This one has GTB toe links, steering toe links. One of them is bent, so I'm going to be getting these links for the steering toe links here, because one of them is bent. Has a Turtle Racing steering link right here with the ball bearings. It had the stainless steel screws in it, but I changed these stainless steel screws out for something else because one of them was stripped out and all kind of bent. So I got it out and changed it for these. These are tapered head, flat top, but they're tapered, so they work actually just fine. I'm running 100,000 weight Team Associated differential oil in the front differential and the rear differential. I locked the center differential here with silly putty. Now I cleaned all these differentials out with automobile parts cleaner solvent, so they're actually clean, not scooped it out with a paper towel and just called it good. No, I actually cleaned it properly. I'm running a Savox SW0241 MG steel gear servo, 0.17 seconds at 7.4 volts of power, 555 ounces of torque. That's pretty good. It's using the push-pull steering, aluminum steering bell crank. As you can see, aluminum steering top plate, aluminum chassis brace in the back. Bartolone Racing unsilenced tune pipe. Zenoa 30.5 cc engine. It's a stroker motor, so it has a stroke crank, lightweight piston in it. Billet aluminum crankcase, version 2 from OBR. It's an OBR engine, so the decals have been removed except for that one. The guy was like me, he didn't like decals. I don't like decals. Aluminum air filter. It's a dual stage, so like I say, oil both filters. Oil this one and oil the inner one. You always should oil the inner one no matter what, but if you notice in there, there's the inner one. But yeah, it has a 688 carburetor on it. I siliconed that just because it was leaking and I got sick and tired of it. But yeah, anyway, you should oil both these. It has a Bartolone Racing unsilenced tune pipe. The motor has great compression. You can pick up the truck, which you should never do that with the pull start. It can cause damage to the pull start. Aluminum brake discs, front and rear. And they're vented, if you can see that. The rear one, I don't know how well you can see. I upgraded the fuel lines instead of springs on the brakes, so that way you can actually stop. It has an aftermarket throttle servo. I'm not sure what the brand is because the sticker kind of came off of it a little bit there, but yes, that's not the end of the world. It works good, stops great. Now, 100K diff fluid in the rear. Aluminum 60 weight shock oil in the rear, 50 in the front. I'm going to be putting 60 weight shock oil in the front soon. It has Hostile Racing rear hub carriers, and then it has these aluminum, this janky rigged aluminum ARMPs, because I know you're looking at it like, wow, that looks rough. Yeah, it is bent. It was straight when I put it on there, but it's bent now because I jumped it, and it wasn't strong enough to hold the weight of the truck. But I got new arms coming in the mail. They should be here on Monday. I broke the truck because I was running 40-to-1 fuel mixture ratio on the truck when I first got it. That's what the previous owner was running after the break-in. And it runs pretty good on that, actually. It has lots of power, but I'm running 32-to-1 currently right now because it's more safer for the engine. But, yeah, so anyway, I modified that A-arm because it broke right there because I hit a pole and it smacked it, and now it's all twisted. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a mess. But Hustle Racing hubs, I took the seals off these bearings here. These little black seals. I took this off, the bearing, and used wheel bearing grease, Master Pro wheel bearing grease, and re-greased them. So that's what I do. I gotta do that to the front. And I cleaned all the CV joints. Right now this truck's dirty, so forgive me, but I cleaned all these joints and shit. So aluminum rear shock tower. Yeah, it's pretty beast. It's heavy. It's like 40 pounds. It's a big honker. And then I got the MX-43 tires, and just so you guys can see it, I dremeled these down, okay, with a cone style Dremel bit, so that way you can get the socket on these. And this is a 1-inch nut right here. This is a 1-inch nut, not a 24mm. So yeah, and you gotta drill the center hub out to 19mm or 3/4 inch to get these to fit on a true fifth scale vehicle. So has full force RC. Let's see if I can pick this thing up. Full force RC. Bottom skid plates. Has a 23 tooth pinion and I think a 58 tooth stock spur gear, if I remember correctly. But I just wanted to show you guys the truck, my new truck to the fleet, I guess you could say. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'll be doing some running videos of it. It's pretty loud, so just saying, if I do a video of it, it's loud, so you probably won't be able to hear me talk. But yeah, it sounds cool. I don't care if it's loud or not. I think it sounds badass, but it is really, really loud. Way louder than my HPI Baja 5T was with the tune pipe. So yeah, but it has sway bars front and rear. It's a pretty nice truck, actually. I may be doing a twin servo upgrade down the road. That one seems to turn pretty good. Let me do a little talk about receiver batteries here for the actual, specifically the Losi 5T. So originally these things run a life battery. So this is a life battery, 6.6 volt, 3200 milliamp hour, 10C. So these are not a LiPo. These are a life battery. They are different than a LiPo. You actually have to have a charger that will charge a life battery, an actual life setting. These are not a LiPo. Do not charge these on LiPo setting. You can cause really bad damage. Always use a LiPo bag too when you charge batteries. So anyway, I went to my local Hobby Clown and got these batteries, which I hate buying stuff from them, but these are Turnigy 2.2, 2200 milliamp hour, 30C, 40C burst. And these are 7.4 volt. This is a straight up LiPo. I soldered a Traxxas connector on there, a female Traxxas connector, an actual genuine Traxxas connector, which they don't make anymore. These are just some extras I had. But yeah, I use these. They're $12.50 each. But I use these for the receiver battery. I got 2 of them. I got one in there right now. And I also did an adapter from a Traxxas male connector that plugs in here to a receiver style end. So just to show you guys, and I'm not running a regulator, just for the record. Let me show you here. Take this off. I'm using foam to keep everything cushioned, but if you notice, see this adapter right here? This is an adapter I had to make. This is a receiver end that pulls out. This is the male end. See, it pulls out right there? It's a male end. Make sure you get your polarities correct, and when you solder it, make sure you get it correct. But it's kind of tricky to solder because this wire is very thin, but if you have some patience, it's alright. Here, if I can get rid of this thing, But yeah, see, that's the end I did. Soldered, so that way these batteries will work. So you need to do this end if you want to put 7.4 volts to this truck, and it seems to work really good. So this servo though, this servo I know is high voltage. This servo I'm pretty sure is. I'm not sure though. Like I say, I don't know what the brand is. So if it shits out, I guess whatever. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome truck. I'm pretty excited to own it, and I'll get some running videos for you guys. It has different needles for the... This is the low end needle. Low end needle is always closest to the motor. The high end needle is always closest to the air filter, or like the outside of the vehicle. So the low end needle has been changed out for a longer needle, it looks like. So just remember that, or just realize that. And then also this, I'm gonna do some mod here or something, because the switch kind of sticks out a little bit and it's kind of just irritating. So anyway, I just want to do a quick video of this truck. There'll be more to come, trust me. Thank you guys for watching and spending time to watch the video. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Comment below. Alright, thanks. Alex RC Freak out. Peace.